afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Jon Belkowitz here. We've got another Q&A Wednesday for you on a flipping Wednesday. How awesome is that? Haley went through all the difficulty and arranging and organizing and scheduling. Just, hey. So, question is from, I forgot the name.
Happy JJ Hensley.
Happy JJ Hensley, thank you for the question. The question is,
what about Aircrete?
What about Aircrete? And this comes from one of our PMX DBs, which was a design. It doesn't come from
Mixing Concrete 101.
Mixing Concrete 101. It came from our Mixing Concrete 101 video, and I did not address Aircrete. And you know, happy JJ Tesla 101. Was that the right name?
JJ Hensley.
Same thing. The reason why I didn't talk about Aircrete is because Aircrete is a product, and that wasn't the purpose of Concrete 101. But what I can talk about is something called aerated concrete, spelled differently than Aircrete. Aircrete is spelled AIR-crete. Aerated concrete is spelled two different words, AERATED space concrete. And it can be found for free if you download ACI, American Concrete Institute, Concrete Terminology, CT. I believe the most recent is CT 18. If not, the most recent will be available. But when you look up the definition for aerated concrete, it says C, cellular concrete and foam concrete. So when we look up cellular concrete, it gives us a beautiful, beautiful definition. A low-density product consisting of Portland cement, cement silica, cement pozzolan, lime pozzolan, or lime silica pastes, or a paste containing blends of these ingredients and having a homogeneous void or cell structure attained with gas-forming chemicals or foaming agents. And then the other definition for foamed concrete, low-density concrete made by the addition of a prepared foam or by generation of gas within the same or within the fresh mixture. And both of those definitions are kind of biting off the other, with the aerated concrete having a little bit more detail on the binder component. But ultimately, it's going beyond what we traditionally use for non-air entrained concrete and an air entrained concrete. And oftentimes we see either a specific type of surfactant added to the concrete, or in lieu of that, a foaming agent or an entirely different setup. Organization comes in with a foaming device or a foaming agent, or a device that takes a foaming agent and blows it up, and then that's injected into the concrete, because ultimately what you're going for is excessively high air, and you're going to be obviously sacrificing strength for that. And what do I call excessively high air? And this is not in the ACI, and I'm sure there's a much better definition or much better value that I'm going to give, but I'm going to guess that the air content that we normally refer to is greater than 10%. We've used aerated concrete or cellular concrete around distribution lines for electricity, for gas, for water, and I believe sometimes for sewage, and we colored it. For water, it was colored blue. For electricity, it was either yellow or red, it was green. For gas, it was red, something to that effect, so that when we were digging up, or the utilities were digging up that area, instead of just digging into soil that has the same color, as they got closer, cellular concrete was used around these areas to identify, okay, what utility are we getting closer to? And of course, we would localize that cellular concrete around that utility so that it would protect it, as well as let the folks from the utility companies know that they were getting close to that specific utility. I've also used it as insulating materials. Whether or not you're using that between concrete walls or some other type of material to insulate, it can't have an air gap. You need some type of hard material in there. We've used cellular concrete. And then there's also been some type of cellular concrete for blast absorbing or projectile absorbing medium. So a lot of reasons that folks have used aerated concrete throughout the past. ACI has a whole slew of definitions on them. Thanks for pointing that out, Mr. Happy JJ Hesley. Thank you so much for your question. Hopefully we answered it. Let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ding that bell for notifications. Go Concrete.
Bean asphalt.
Have a great day, y'all.